Albert then went on to talk about something else called alpha fucks, beta bucks, which is that while women prefer alpha males, they will eventually settle with beta males for their money and stability. He explained that the cycle goes that women will get pump and dumped by alpha males in their 20s, but once they hit the wall in their mid-30s, they will settle for a beta male who can provide them money and a place to live. But the women will deny the beta male sex and will probably cheat on him with an alpha male at some point. Let me tell you, that is one way I do not want to end up.
Gregory, say hi to my boyfriend.
Albert said that a man can become alpha by leveling up and practicing assertiveness in everyday situations. He told us to look up red pill videos on YouTube in our free time and to make our mindset one of success and dominance. This shit kinda sounds kinky, I can't lie to you. He told us to watch Andrew Tate when we got home. I've heard Mom talk about Andrew Tate before. She says he is misogynistic and a danger to society, but if he's what's gonna get me to level up, then so be it. When the club ended and I got home, I went to YouTube to see what this Andrew Tate guy was really all about. I watched one of his videos and let me tell you, I was amazed. This guy gets it. I've listened to him for so long I lost track of time, and that's when Roderick came into my room. Greg, Mom says it's time for dinner. What the fuck? Roderick asked me if I was watching Andrew Tate videos. I said yes, and then Roderick responded by saying that I was doing the opposite of what I did a week ago, and that somehow it was just as cringe. After that, he left my room and told me to get my dinner before it's cold. Honestly, I'm not too worried about Roderick's opinion, considering that he's shown himself to be a beta male from this interaction. Honestly, I realized that I should be careful who I hang out with, because you never know who could be a beta male spouting blue pill nonsense. I ate dinner and eventually I went back upstairs to get some sleep. I'm glad I've taken the red pill now, because when you take the red pill, you're pretty much immune to bullshit that women throw your way. I may still be the laughingstock of the school, but with the red pill on my side, things are gonna... This shit's hilarious. Things are gonna get much better, and if Albert's plan honestly works, I'll be one of the popular kids. To be honest, I'm not sure if Albert said what his plan even was, but it better be something good because I'm not putting all my time and effort into this for nothing. Either way, it's gonna be worth it. I'm already becoming more red-pilled as we speak, and by the end of the year, I'm gonna be the biggest alpha in school. Wednesday. So today is my first day at school as an official alpha in training. Being an alpha male, I made sure to sit in the front seat of every class I was in to let everyone know that I'm the dominant one. After getting through my first classes, I had lunch. I noticed a few people snickering at me. My reputation for being a simp at the feminist club hadn't exactly gone away, but I ignored them, since a true alpha doesn't care about what other people think. I found a place to sit with Rowley, and when we went to get our food, that's when Rowley did something pretty concerning. Hey, nice shirt. Now, I don't know if he was simping or what, but that is not red pill behavior. I decided to talk to him about it once we got lunch and went back to our table. I told Rowley that he shouldn't have said that to that girl. He didn't seem to see anything wrong with it, so I explained to him that it made him look submissive. He still didn't get it, so I told him about red pill, and that's when he said this. My mom says that the red pill is sexist nonsense. I couldn't believe it. I tried to tell Rowley that his mom was full of shit, and that she was setting him up to be a beta male, but he didn't seem to get it. What's a beta male? So I explained to Rowley what alpha males and beta males are, and he said it sounded weird and made up. He said that he doesn't need to be an alpha or a beta male, and that he can be any male he wants to be. I haven't heard anything more blue-pilled in my life. I don't know if I should keep hanging around Rowley since he's clearly blue-pilled, but I guess I should still try to get him to see the real picture since Hustlers University needs more members. Plus I need somebody to help me home once school's over. After lunch, I went to my next class. As usual, I made sure to sit at the very front in order to signal to the class that I'm dominant. This shit really sounds kinky. Anyways, and it was all going pretty well until the teacher made us take out our textbook. Class, please take out your textbooks and turn to page 106. Now, as an alpha male, we don't let other people tell us what to do. We tell them what to do. And there was no way I was gonna let anyone boss me around like a beta male. So I let him know that I wasn't gonna take any crap from him. I refuse. He asked me to repeat what I said, so I told him that I wasn't gonna take out my textbook. He told me I was gonna take out my textbook because that's what I was instructed to do, but I'm smart enough to know that only betas follow instructions. I refused again, and he said that I was gonna take out my textbook now or else I was gonna be in serious trouble. So I got up and made sure to let him know that I'm the alpha male. Listen, pussy boy, I'm not taking out that textbook. I told him that I was red-pilled enough to know I wasn't gonna listen to him, and that he wouldn't be able to boss around a dominant alpha male like me. He said that I could assert my dominance all I wanted in Vice Principal Roy's office, and that he would be overjoyed to hear how alpha I am. I told him I'd be glad to show him who the dominant male was, and the teacher said that he'd be sure to have a chat with Vice Principal Roy. Then he told me to get out of his classroom and go to the office. I went to the vice principal's office, and sure enough, Vice Principal Roy was waiting for me there. He said that he was told that I was disrupting class and refusing to do what was asked of me. I told him that I was an alpha male and that I don't submit to other people. So he said that we should have a talk with my mom and see what she says about me being an alpha male. Now, judging by my mom's political views, I don't think she'd be too supportive of me being an alpha male. Vice Principal Roy called mom, and sure enough, she came, and let me tell you, she was not happy. Vice Principal Roy explained to mom what happened, and she said I would be dealt with accordingly. Now, I don't know what that means, but I didn't like the sound of it. Vice Principal Roy told me that I would be getting detention for a week, and that he hoped I could learn something from this. Eventually, once we were done, mom took me home in her car, and during the ride home, she made sure that I didn't hear the end of this. She said she was disappointed in me for spouting extremist ideology and that she thought I knew better. Then she said she was gonna get dad involved.
Wait till your father hears about this.
Now that's just great. Dad's already disappointed in me enough for joining the feminist club, so I can't imagine how he'd react to this. I guess I shouldn't care about any of this as an alpha male, but it's still not pleasant. But at least I made it clear to teacher that I'm an alpha male, so as far as I see it, it's an absolute win. This shit's kinda making me think Greg's gay.